H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Wednesday. Wait a minute. The day is Wednesday? Wow. Women Rock Wednesday in the building. I can't wait to get it. I got some great. It's going to be a good day, y'all. I mean, all the days good. So share the show. Text, tag, tell your friends. Call your last 5 friends or text your last 5 friends and tell them to get to the Chop Shop. Chop Shop HTX. Send them in, and we're going to have a great conversation today. It's Women Rock Wednesday. Let me shout out to my starting 5, and they all gonna be women, fellas. You already know on this day. Shout out to Dale Griggs. I got something for you, Dale. I was in a rush yesterday. I couldn't give you everything that I wanted to give you, and to the other people who wanted to hear, because the people text me, tell me, man, don't rush me through Adam Clayton Powell. I'm gonna just keep giving you a steady diet of him every day. And so I didn't mean to rush you through, but I knew we had a guest coming on, and I wanted to get the guest on. Special guest yesterday, Antoine Davis and his father, Mike Davis. I just y'all just don't know the stuff that Mike Davis have talked to me about. If you ever sit in his presence, you'll understand why I had to take notes, because he constantly give you information. I mean, I didn't give y'all but a snidbit, but let me talk to my girls first. I got Dale Griggs in the building. I got Sonia Billings in the building. I got Jessica Brooks in the building. I got Brandon Nicholson in the building. Oh, my girls in. I just, they wasn't playing today, fellas. Hold up. Let me keep going there. One mother. Wait a minute. Let me count that again. Dale Griggs, Sonia Billington, Jessica Brooks, Brandon Nicholson. Okay, I ain't seen him. Hold up. Let me look at my other device. Let me make sure. What's up, Nichols? Let me see. That ain't but 4. Did y'all count 4? Hold up now. Hold on now, women. Y'all ain't been doing this lately. Let me go to my face. Let me make sure ain't nobody sneaking over there. You know, some people don't let me know they own. Let me see. I got Jessica. Wait a minute, that's all. But that's what women, I ain't waiting on y'all today. I'm finna crank this thing up. hey, I ain't waiting today. I'm about to crank this thing up, Sonya. Share the show, everybody. I think I've done it already. We got some stuff that so much stuff I want to share with you today. It's Women Rock Wednesday. Yes, I got a Maya Moore story. Yes, I have. She my woman that rocks today. So proud of her. Let's see where I'm gonna go with this. Brandon. Hey, Mark. Mark said, "Crank it up, man." Don't worry. Mark. You know I hate to leave my girls out. I got a request a couple of times to talk about certain things, y'all. Sometimes when I talk about certain things, what's up, Patrick Punch? People be wanting to know. Some people want to know stuff, y'all. D White is in the building now, my baby. Okay. But D, I was going to go on without you, D. I'm just telling you. Shout out to Donovan Stretch Williams. He signed a 10-day contract with the Atlanta Hawks. That means he got 10 days with the team. If you don't know, he got 10 days with the Atlanta Hawks. Then they can decide whether or not they want to bring him back again for 10 more days. And after that, if they decide to bring him back for 10 more days, that's as much as they can do. After that, they have to sign him, or he can go somewhere else and get it done. So I just want to shout out to him and his family, Donovan Stretch Williams. I want to ask y'all, what's the hell is going on with these student athletes in these guns? I like to tell these college coaches, please meet with your teams and see who has guns. Let me tell you, make them tell on each other. This is crazy. We got to save lives out here. Shout out to Eddie George. I'm going to share some stuff of what he did. What else? About HBCUs. The other day, I think Jameson was asked about They having a special reception. I know some people who went to they had a reception. I think it was last night for Governor-elect Wes Moore inauguration. Wes will take office, I think today at noon, making history as Maryland's first black governor. And sadly, only three black persons elected the governor of any state in America. But it is a transformative moment for all of us. Dale, who else in the building? Tanya in the building. That's my baby. That's my baby. But all right, so it's amazing, y'all. Shout out to Coach Tang. We're gonna talk about him. It's he said something about it's amazing what you can do when you do it with a motive of love and care and passion. Uh, and I saw a video of these third graders going wild, and I want y'all's opinion of it. And that's that's the framework. And I got much more, but I I want to share it with y'all because I hate to rush through greatness. And I had to let me see. Lauren Robertson, hold on, y'all. This is Women's Rock Wednesday, right? Lauren Robertson, TSU. She's watching the show today. Isaiah, who works for TSU. He's watching the show today. So shout out to them. I mean, yeah, when I go to TSU and see these young people, you know, people are always talking about HBCUs this and HBCUs this, but we got a group of young people that's on it over at TSU, and those are two of them. They don't know I'll be watching them. They don't even know I'll be watching them. And but I would like to, yes, Byron Leftwich got fired, offensive coordinator. Yes, I don't think it's fair. But guess what? Some people do. I talked to a guy yesterday, Byron Leftwich, the coach for, I'll table that later. I'll table that later for Tampa Bay. He had a 100-year-old quarterback. His offensive line got hurt all year. His wide receivers kept getting hurt all year. And they go to the playoffs with that, win the division with that, and they fire the offensive coordinator. I done told y'all, let me tell you something. Jameson Morrows, you can keep complaining all you want to. Okay? It just, what can you do? Brandon said, I really wanted to see a game. What game you want to see, Brandon? You missed me on that one, Brandon. I didn't know. So let me help you out. I was talking about Martin Luther King's birthday yesterday, and we've been hearing about Martin Luther King all our life, and I didn't want to discount him. I love him. If you've been on this show long enough, you know how I feel about him. But I know it was some other people that were very, very important, and it just so seemingly they left these people out. That let me tell you something, and the reason I talk about Adam Clayton Powell so much, right? All my life, I never heard about the man. Y'all got to realize I've walked past his building 4 years in a row when I went to going to Columbia to watch my son play against Columbia. My hotel was right around the corner from his building, Adam Clayton Powell building. And I did not know just a few years ago, I passed by history 4 times every year. I mean, 4 times. And I never knew it. So I don't want nobody else to go to New York and get off that plane and not go to Harlem and go see Adam Clayton Powell's building on Adam Clayton Powell's Boulevard. That's why I share stuff like this, because nobody never shared it with me. Okay? Sonya, I just want y'all to understand when I talk about stuff like this, it's because, I mean, I want your son, your nephew, your grandson, I want them to say, wow, who is this man? You follow me? I know the story is about, but I saw a movie, and I wasn't thinking about Bumpy Johnson. I've seen a lot of movies about Bumpy Johnson, but this Giancarlo Esposito, he played this character, and I said, who is this man? So Robert Hatter said, I'm finna find out who this man was. So I went on this quest to find this man out. And in my studies, y'all, this what got me. And I really hope y'all really talk to y'all young kids about this. And what got me, because I want to find the article. Because I don't want to misquote the article. Cause but doing my research, and I have to preface this Women Rock Wednesday, share the show, because people need to hear this. In my research, something haunted me. I'm telling you. Adam Clayton Powell, y'all, and I said it yesterday, he died on April the 4th, 1972. Okay? That's on the 4th. 2 days after, on April the 6th, 1972. 2 days after he died. It was an editorial in the New York Times, the mouth of the establishment. Powell used to call the New York Times, I'm telling you, the cracker Bible. Listen to me, y'all. He talked crazy to these folks. I understand why these people didn't like him. Don't get that wrong, okay? But he did this on TV. So, but they wrote this editorial, and I didn't like it. Mr. Barnes, Trey Phillips, as much as Trey Phillips has did for these young girls in this community, and somebody come write an article saying Trey Phillips hasn't done nothing for these girls. Mark Edwards done trained all of these guys, and somebody say he ain't. Somebody write an article and say Darryl Barnes go do all of these things, and somebody print in a newspaper saying, let me see. Sometimes I have to put it to y'all. I have to give it to you and put it. Rick Brown. I don't know much about Rick, but the great things Rick then did. Somebody will come 2 days after Rick's funeral and write this. I'm putting it where the goats can get it. I'm putting it so you can feel it. Who else on this feed? Jamison Morrow, Dale Griggs, Thaddeus Moody. As much as you did in that community in Chicago up there, 2 days after your death, somebody come and write something like this. See, I got to do y'all like A Time to Kill. You know, when he talked about the little girl getting raped and beaten and left for dead, and he told people to close your eyes, and then he told people, imagine if she was white. Y'all, imagine if this was you. Imagine if this was your brother. Imagine if this was your son. They wrote an editorial, like I said, it didn't lie. This is what they said in the editorial. 2 days after this man died. They said on April the 4th, 1968, a black leader named Martin Luther King, you know they always kind of compare, was killed in Memphis. 4 days later, to the day, on April the 4th, 1972, a black leader named Adam Clayton Powell died at Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami, Florida. This is what hit me. One died and left a legacy, and the other died and left nothing. Did y'all hear what I just said? D. White, everything you done. 2 days after your funeral, the Houston Chronicle come talking about D. White ain't did nothing and left nothing. I told y'all better maximize y'all dash. That's that dash between when you were born and when you die. So when you leave here, somebody be able to say, now these people know this man left a legacy. They were lying. They wanted to talk to people they wanted to talk to people who didn't know no better, who pick up the newspaper and read that. Okay, we talk about Martin Luther King. We ain't gonna talk about him because the New York Times said he left nothing. But Robert, they wrote it in the New York Times. You know how these guys who come on this show and try to debate me and talk to me. But Robert, I read it. Stephen A. Smith said it. Robert Chip Bayless said it. This was the New York Times. Wrote this about this man. Hey, Mindy Collins, I'm talking about Adam again. Yes, I am. Listen to me, y'all. Man, I done talked about a million of his accomplishments, man. Believe you me. And I'm going to talk about more today. I don't care what kind of frat brother he was. I don't, that's y'all. Y'all the frats. I ain't no frat. You know, I just thank God for what he did. Okay? Shout out to him. Shout out to the frat. I had never resented something more in my life. For them to suggest 2 days after his death that a man who changed life as we know it for us. And I know a lot of y'all don't know how he changed life. I'm going to give you some more stuff. I'm giving y'all some. And for other Americans that were poor, and they said he left no legacy. They always tried to play one of us against the other. That's why every one of y'all, sometime if I'm talking about something, y'all want to talk about this. We always trying to compare other people. No. They don't want us to follow a model of protest and power. Even if when people get upset when I speak the power. Robert. The man preached power. But let me share something with y'all. I'm going to share this and break this down. He was human too. I mean, he was human. He did a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. He did a lot of crazy stuff. You know, but do you think that's going to stop me from loving him? Mindy can't understand why I like James Harden. I've seen the great things James Harden did. You think I'm going to be mad at him because Mindy don't like him? Somebody don't like him? Mindy, I'm not saying you out. I'm just talking about people don't like a player and I suppose to not like them too. Y'all, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. There's some people out there right now that don't like you because of what somebody else has told them about you. That person don't even know you, but somebody told them about you and they don't like. There's some people out there right now. But let me get back to this man, because I'm going to defend it. Not that's to defend him. I'm going to give you his history. He was a civil rights leader 20 years before the civil rights movement. Sonia, listen to this, y'all. Cedric Holmes says, say it again. Cedric Holmes. Howard, I'm sorry. It's some people. I'm going to stop. You know when people put it on the feed, y'all know I love y'all comments. Even men, they tell me it ain't true. It is true. There's some people that don't know you, that don't like you because of what somebody else said about you to them. These people don't even know you. Listen and hear me, y'all. My partner, I'm going to bring him on the show one time. He was so surprised. He's a partner of mine. His wife used to always say, hey, I don't mind you going out with Robert. Because I know Robert going to make sure you get home together, and Robert ain't out there chasing everything. She loved for me to go, him to go with me. So we went somewhere, and the girl was talking about me to me and him. She don't even know who I am, and she talking about me. You know this guy, his name Robert Allen. He got all these athletes just talking about, he think he this, he think he. She didn't even know me. She was talking to me and my partner about me. Cedric, let me tell you something, man. Can you imagine how I had to keep a straight face? My partner just laughing and laughing and laughing. She talking about me to me. And I said, you ever met him? No, I ain't never met him. I ain't never met him. Somebody, this was years ago. I said, so you never met the dude and you got this strong of opinion about him? Just Brooks. Just Brooks. I played the look. The little girl felt so bad. We was at a restaurant. I'll never forget it, D. D. White. Yes, I told her in the end, but I just let her go. I said, how you doing? I'm Robert Hatter. What? I bought all the friends drinks and all that kind of stuff. And she's sitting there talking about me to me. But it wasn't her fault. It was her fault because she listened to what other people say about somebody. But it's just amazing. But back to Adam Clayton Powell. I got it. She said, see, that's why you don't talk about people. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Men. Let me give you some more stuff about Adam. He has an impressive resume. He have an impressive list of accomplishments. I've given y'all some, but I just want y'all to know. His Don't Shop Where You Can't Work campaign led several businesses to hire Black workers in Harlem for the first time. But he didn't leave a legacy. The New York Times, the people, that's why I keep telling y'all. But Robert, it was on CNN. But Robert, it was on ESPN. Well, everybody, this was in the New York Times. I'm coming back and tell you. Hold on. His mass meetings, he liked to hold mass meetings. He rallies, rent strikes and boycotts. He tell the tenants, he tell the owner of the building, if you don't fix this stuff and get all of this stuff fixed, ain't nobody in the building gonna pay you no rent. All of them. He said, no, we're gonna withdraw the rent. What, you gonna put all of us out at the same time? That's why I said strength in numbers. That's why I asked you what? To share the show. Share the show. Everybody, the price of admission to come on this show is not to look at it. The price of admission is to share it. Okay? That's why I tell you to share it. Mass meetings. It's important. Okay? So, get it. He led institutions like the Harlem Hospital to hire Black workers and hire them in high-paid positions. I know y'all didn't know that. I know, but the New York Times said he didn't leave a legacy. Way before the Montgomery boycott, I've told y'all this, but Alice Henderson on here today. I'm talking about Adam Clayton Powell, in case you're wondering. Google him and keep Googling him, and you'll know who I'm talking about, and you'll know why I'm talking about him. Way before the Montgomery boycotts in 1950s, y'all, in the 50s, Powell led a bus boycott in Harlem, which led to the Transit Authority to hire hundreds and later thousands of Black workers for the first time. But he didn't leave a legacy, according to the New York Times. He forced Eric Boone, I know you on here. Whenever you want to, you can say something. Y'all can say something. I know y'all listening, but talk back to me. I'm like the pastor right now. I want to see some comments. Hold on. Check this out. He forced the white pharmacists in Harlem to train and hire Black pharmacists to work there. But he didn't leave a legacy. His efforts led to the New York City University, it's called CUNY, to hire Black professors for the first ever time. You got me? Watch this. He was often quoted as saying, mass action is the most powerful force on the earth. That's why I tell you to share the show. Miss Henderson, share the show. So all massive. We have a lot of us watching this show. We have a lot of us knowing this. Yeah, we'll be able to do something. Check this out. This Adam Clayton Powell. He always quoted, mass action is the most powerful force on the earth. As long as within the law, it's not wrong. And if the law is wrong, change the law. That was one of his famous quotes. Hold on. I ain't through. I ain't through. Yeah, we're going to school today. I got some sports for you. But how in the hell we can't go to no sport if listen, if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be able to go to a sporting event. Let me repeat that. If it wasn't for guys like him, you wouldn't be able to go to a sporting event. You wouldn't be playing on the sporting field. Y'all better hear me now. Let me hear you now. Y'all better hear me. Let me tell you something. Hold on. What was that? What was that? Powell practiced what he preached using mass action and legislative reform to advocate for his people. In 1941, y'all, it ain't that far away. He became New York City's first black city council member. And 4 years later, he positioned himself to exert even more power when he was elected to the Congress as the representative of Harlem. Check this out. During his 45 years as a congressman, they voted him back 45 years. Let me give me a drink of water on that one, y'all. I'm going to let y'all hear. He distinguished himself as being one of the boldest, most outspoken, defiant, and productive black politicians in our history. Any politician, really. But proud to say. But he didn't leave a legacy, according to the New York Times. Unlike the other leaders of the time, Powell understood the need for black solidarity, despite differences in opinions. Powell, he met and worked with a variety of black leaders, including Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael, Martin Luther King, and others. Powell, listen, was unafraid to challenge white conservative traditions and policies that discriminated against black people. For instance, check this out. I know you didn't know it. The barbershop, the restaurant, the gym facilities of the U.S. Congress of the United States had a policy that prevented black workers from using them. Powell challenged and ultimately changed these segregationist policies. But he didn't leave a legacy. Mindy, y'all got to talk to me. The New York Times, because if it's in the Chronicle, y'all think it's true. If it's on ESPN and one of them guys said, y'all think it's true. Do y'all ever go back and Google that stuff they say? I told y'all the other day, somebody got it straight out wrong. And they on TV. Check this out. Sonya, I ain't through, Sonya. Sonya, how in the hell the Congress for the whole United States, they was up there making laws that affected us, and they didn't even want you to come in the restroom or go to the barbershop or go to the gym. Are y'all hearing me? These are the guys that make the laws that put you in jail. These are the guys that make the laws and find out what budgets come, how much money come to your colleges. But this man didn't leave a legacy. Don't y'all never let nobody talk about y'all people no more. Hold on. Check this out. Adam Clayton Powell, guess how he divided? He brought the black constituents. He brought people from the street. He brought people into the congressional restaurant and told them, I done told y'all this story, and tell them to sit down. And then he tell the black waiters, he said, man, don't let them spit in my food back there, because we're going to sit there and eat today, player. Barry McDonald, I'm talking about Adam Clayton Powell. I'm finna give you something. Ain't nobody, I'm finna give you something. Check this out. He also urged the United States presidents to support emerging nations in Africa and Asia as they gained their independence long time ago. If the United States had a win and formed a relationship long time ago, we wouldn't be having a lot of these problems with the African companies and the Asian companies. But guess what? These African and Asian, he urged them to go because they had gained their independence from the colonist powers. In fact, he attended the Bandung, look it up, Bandung conference in April of 1955, and was the only black person or person at all from the United States to go do so. He understood that if something happened in the world, it affects us. United States presidents, none of them went. The Bandung Conference is a conference of newly independent Asians and African nations that famously referred to by Malcolm X in his message to the grassroots speech. Very important conference. Nobody from America said, I ain't messing with them. But Powell what he did just didn't impact Harlem, Congress, international politics, y'all. But guess what, Barry McDonald? In the New York Times said this man didn't leave a legacy. Barry McDonald, all you done in your life, you mess around and transition, and 2 days later, somebody come in the newspaper, the Houston Chronicle, and said, Barry McDonald, he ain't left nothing, he ain't did nothing. Martin, so-and-so did something, but Barry McDonald ain't did nothing. Yes, the Cougs are rolling, but I ain't talking about no damn Cougs right now. Because guess what? They wouldn't even let us be a Coug a long time ago. And what I'm talking about, this guy helped us be able to go and watch the Cougs in person and go be a Coug. So we'll talk about the Cougs. We'll talk about it when Jimmy come on. We'll talk about it. Number one team in the country. But I'm talking about Adam Clayton Powell right now. Adam Clayton Powell, y'all. I just want y'all to understand the civil rights movement in the United States. See how we celebrate Martin Luther King birthday on one day, but the next year it's back to normal. Let's get back to talking about sports. They want us to focus on sports, so we won't focus on this. Glad you put that up there, Michael. Thank you for helping my cause. Give me more. Give me more. The civil rights movement in the United States, y'all, listen to me, would have not been possible, or at least anywhere near as effective, without Adam Clayton Powell. Y'all think about Robert. Using a strategy. Y'all, let me show you how smart his ass is. He called the Powell Amendment. The senators, and not the senators, the House of Representatives used to be mad at him. Because anytime they put one of them old crazy bills up there, He put a power amendment on it to stop it. I'm going to show you why, though. He used the power required that federal funds would be denied to any jurisdiction in the United States that maintains segregation. They had a hall in the Congress. I forgot the name of the hall. It's gonna pop in my mind. The Colonial House or something up in D.C. His wife Hazel Scott was supposed to play at the place, and they said black people can't come in. But we paying taxes on a government place that we are not allowed to perform in. His wife, Hazel Scott, Google her too, was one of the greatest pianists, classical pianists in the whole entire life and world. Eventually, his strategies and stance helped to craft the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, gender, and national origin, and prohibit segregations in schools, employment, and public facilities. But he didn't leave a legacy, y'all. The New York Times said this man did nothing. You may not, listen to me. Y'all got to hear me on this one. You may not be someone that studies history and political science. And you might not know anything about Adam Clayton Powell, Michael Garcia, but you may not care about Adam Clayton Powell. You want to talk about the Houston Rockets, I understand. But rest assured, if you are a black person living in Harlem, a black worker or student anywhere in the United States, or a member of the African diaspora anywhere in the world, your life have been positively affected by the works of Adam Clayton Powell. As you can see, he is way more than a TV character. I just don't want y'all to. He's a womanizer. Giancarlo. He's a womanizer. He's a bad man. Take a quick break. Hold on, y'all. Share the show. Y'all should have been sharing that one before I even finished. Oh my God, I can't believe y'all did it. Hold up, y'all. I'm looking for something. Hold on. Let me see which one I want. Check this out. I'll be right back.
Houston, I got a wing restaurant for y'all to come check out. It's called The Wing Guru, and it's located in the Blodgett Food Hall, which is like a ghost kitchen. If you never heard of it, I'll explain that at the end of the video. But yeah, I started out with the fried catfish, the seasoned fries. Love this. The garlic sriracha wings, amazing. The Guru Gold, I get it was a 10 out of 10. Lemon pepper hot, I get it was a 10 out of 10. These are definitely my favorite. The Triple J's, I don't know what the hell kind of seasoning they use, but 10 out of 10. The fried okra was good. The seasoned fries, as you see, was pretty good.
Welcome back. They're my friends at the Wing Guru. Try them out. Google it. Wing Guru. I'm going to put the information up on the screen in a little bit over there on Blodgett. You can Grubhub them. When I tell you, if you like wings, oh my goodness. Hey, and do me a favor. Get the, what they call the Triple J sauce. I don't know why they call it Triple J sauce. Oh, I really want some right now. And our friends at Solomon Bryant Wines with Kelton Solomon, SolomonBryant.com. If you want some wine, I want you to try their wine. I hope everybody, most of the people on there here got their wine. But those are partners of ours. I love them. All my friends are enjoying the wine. They got 4 or 5. They're coming out with a new one for what's that? Valentine's Day. So all the husbands, wives too. Wives, you can go get some wine. Yeah, you need to try it. You need to try it, Tanya, and get you some of this wine. Tanya, I want y'all to get me some of this wine. I want this wine to be in Memphis. I want you to tell me how good this wine is. Go to Oh, today, Bettina birthday. Bettina, happy birthday. Is she on the show? Happy birthday, Bettina Brown. But I just wanted to share that our partners. I got to get back. Jeffrey Day just sent me something. Let me see what he just sent me. He says, sad. This is crazy. Too many kids and families in the gym. Come, people, we got to do better. Somebody fighting in the gym again. See. This is why I have to talk about stuff like this, y'all. Because if kids knew who they were, if parents knew who they were, ain't no way in the world Robert Hatter finna be fighting in no gym with my old grown ass. Because when you know better, you do better. I got too much to lose. Everybody got too much to lose. We got to know who we are. If you know who you are, you know you got too much to lose. But I'm gonna give you some more, because y'all remember the New York Times said this man. What? Let me read it. What the man said. New York Times. See, y'all read it. He's talking about him and Martin Luther King. He said one died and left a legacy. Talking about Martin Luther King. The other died and left nothing. Hatter. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? I know it's shooting everywhere, man. Rick Brown is shooting everywhere. So if some of these shooters get some of what I'm telling you in them right now, because ain't nowhere in the world. I know who I am right now. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm finna go shoot nobody. Let's just trying to protect my family. Kevin Warren. Yeah, we talked about Kevin Warren a million times. I need Kevin Warren I won't need Kevin Warren to duplicate himself. I'm tired of just being the one magical Negro. I'm gonna put this up here. Congratulations to the new Chicago Bears. Kevin Warren, the first time Chicago Bears go out the highest ranking black in the Chicago Bears. I'm tired of them just get our magical Negroes. That is Moody. How does that free us? It's a great accomplishment. Don't get it wrong. He was also did the same thing at the Minnesota Vikings. Did nothing change. He went to the Big 12. Big 10. What changed in the Big 10? In the Big 10? Kevin Warren was commissioner over it. What changed? We can keep talking about this. I'm telling you about a guy who did some stuff. Tell me what Kevin Warren has done. No, I'm glad you put it up there. I'm glad you put it up there. Because I want. Hey, y'all. They will always allow Beyonce and a Jay-Z or one of us to be like that. But what if we had 10 million Beyonce's and Jay? What if we had 10 million Robert Smith? What if we had 10 million Don Peebles? Like they got. I hope y'all follow me. That's why all I'm doing right now, I'm putting this on wax. So a young kid gonna go and listen to this one day and say, it was a dude like this, Adam Clayton Powell. Did y'all know? Did I tell y'all he integrated the armed forces? Allowed cadets to go to West Point, the Naval Academy, be officers in the Army. He integrated the armed forces. But the New York Times said, let me read it again. One left a legacy and one left nothing. I love what you said, Thaddeus. See how you gave me some good material? What Trey Phillips said, they wouldn't allow positivity for more than one black. We ain't got to let them allow it. I don't care what they allow. This our fault. If Robert Hatter wouldn't give y'all this information, then it's on me. I told y'all about 2 or 3 years ago, I convicted myself when I rode by a library, and I said, I am not going to be a generational thief. I'm going to leave this information so somebody can have it. Because I don't give this out. Some of y'all probably would have, you probably would have heard. I don't know if you, I don't know. What if I just said, I watched the movie and saw a character and didn't go and even think about the character? Who is this man? Y'all follow me? Bettina, happy birthday, baby. Everybody, Bettina Brown, she on the feed. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Listen, I told y'all about this. Bettina, I know you just got here. Bettina, the New York Times, 2 days, as much as you done, and many, I know Tanya been helping teaching kids, as much as you done, 2 days after you pass away, they come telling you you ain't left no legacy. I don't care why they, I don't care why they hired Kevin Warren. I don't care. I know they trying to secure a site. I know. I understand. That is Moody. I believe you me. Don't you know I already know why they hired? He just ain't important right now. I ask you, what is he doing? How many Kevin Warrens are he fostering? That's what I want to know about him. What he do in Minnesota to put people to look at and not him in positions of power? What he do at the Big Ten? See, y'all, look, I'll talk about these guys constantly, but if they ain't doing nothing, dude, that free us and put us in positions of power, man, I'm not finna. No. Can't do it. I'm sorry. But back to Mr. Powell. Did y'all know he was born as high in the black community as a man could be born? They was rich. Why is he caring about all these poor folks? And he was carried even higher by his own gifts and the love that the community had for him. This man, 82% of the people in Harlem voted for him every time, and he didn't spend a dime. That is Moody. Advertising and campaigning. I'm going to repeat that. 82%. And yet, no black person, at least up through the 20th century, can get through life in these United States without paying a fearful, psychic black tax. Adam Clayton Powell served his people. He lived as a human being, and he paid a horrific price. So I honor his memory. In order to understand Adam, you need a child and a very old man. You need a child to say the emperor of Harlem politics has no clothes. And you need an old man to say that there was a time when he had clothes and they were beautiful. Y'all gonna get that one when you get home. Y'all gonna get that one when you get home. Go back and rewind now. He continued to insist to put an amendment on every piece of social legislation that it not be used for segregated services. I hope y'all understand what I mean. I said earlier, the Powell Amendment, it denied funds to any state that segregated its facilities. I hope that's plain enough. In the face of Southern congressional power, y'all, this was back in the 40s and 50s. The amendment caused the defeat of federal aid to education and other social programs. So people would say, he's stopping everything. He's stopping. No. He's stopping y'all for just getting all the stuff to the white schools and not the black school. That's what he was doing. Y'all, he lived in the late 40s and the mid 50s. There was very little I mean, in Black America, segregation was the law of the land. And he going in there doing all this. Some people in those days couldn't imagine that segregation would ever end. Y'all, the reason I'm knowing this, I'm talking to older people. Adam Clayton Powell was like this mythical figure that came to battle on our behalf. He was only that he it was what he represented. That the situations, boy, look at Chuck McGowan, that the situations would change. Hope that it would come sooner and faster. He spearheaded efforts to combat lynching and voting taxes. They're doing that now. He got the first black reporter into the congressional press gallery, but he didn't leave a legacy. The New York Times said, Bettina Brown, I know it's your birthday, baby. Keep the faith, baby. That's what he's always said. Hold up. That's his saying. That's his saying right there. Keep the faith, baby. Oh, he was off track. Yeah. Remind me. Don't y'all let me finish this, but I'll tell y'all the story between him. Guess who used to hang out together and have fun with each other? And they loved each other. Malcolm, Adam, and Dick Gregory. Bettina, this for your birthday. I ain't never gave nobody this. But help you out. Let me help you out. Did I tell you about the combat lynching? He got the first black reporter, I told you, into the press gallery because they wouldn't let black people in the lunchroom. They wouldn't let you get a haircut. They wouldn't let you in the gym. So you know they weren't going to let you in the press gallery. Right? The first black cadet admitted to the U.S. Naval Academy. Adam Clayton Powell. He kept up the pressure, y'all. Loud and publicly. Do you think I'm going to be quiet? To integrate the Army and public schools and the workforce. He wanted to integrate. He became the congressman of Black America. He liked to call himself the bad N-word in Congress, but he didn't say N-word. He bathed in blackness. He smeared it in people's face. That's what they was mad about. That's who I am. To hell with you. And I don't, that's how he talk. And if you don't like it. That's what he tell them. They said, I got to tell you the story. Al Sharpton told this story. Al Sharpton was a little boy preacher, so he was like he run errands for Adam Clayton Powell because he just loved Adam Clayton Powell. So Adam Clayton Powell didn't have a phone in his house, so the phone was at church. He didn't want nobody to bother him at home. So President LBJ called him and kept calling him, and so they sent Adam Clayton Powell over to knock on the door and get him. He said, Mr. Powell. Reverend Proud, the president on the phone. He said, well, just tell him Big Daddy get with him later. That's how you talk. Tell him Big Daddy get with him later. I get him later. He didn't rush over there. They say he strolled in about 4 o'clock and called Lyndon on the phone and said, Lyndon, baby, what can I do for you? That's the way he was. I mean, what else? What his 16 years in Congress entitled him to chairmanships. His first 16 years a chairmanship of the House Committee on Education and Labor, in case you didn't know. Despite congressional antagonism, Adam Clayton Powell was about to become the most powerful black man in American political history. But the New York Times said, what, Bettina? Martin Luther King died, left a legacy. Adam Clayton Powell died and left nothing. Check this out. Hold on. I'm almost through. We're gonna get into U of H. We're gonna talk about all this good stuff in a minute. Hold on. Powell. Let me see. Let me see where I'm at. Powell's Education and Labor Committee pushed through federal aid to colleges and universities and established the National Endowments for the Arts and the Humanities. Bills were passed for all schools and libraries, provided teacher training and student tuition assistance. He didn't leave a legacy. Educated the handicapped, to train the unemployed, to ensure equal pay for equal work. After Lyndon Baines Johnson became president in 1963, Lyndon baby, Powell and his committee churned out the legislation at an unprecedented rate. 60 major pieces in 5 years, and saw every one of them pass through Congress. These people can't pass a paperclip through Congress right now. Representative William Ayers declared there wouldn't be a war on poverty without Adam Clayton Powell. Do y'all understand why I'm talking about this man right now? Because I want this on tape. I want your kids, I want our kids to understand that Adam Clayton, the blizzard of legislation meant that Powell directly or indirectly controlled disbursements of over $10 billion back then. He was one of the most powerful powerful men in America, black or white. As opposed, I suppose, Title VI in the Civil Rights Act of, I think, 1964, there was a great monument to Adam Clayton Powell. It should be. Written into that great legislation, y'all, and I'm almost through. Yeah, I'm almost through. Was tax money collected from the whole people should not be used to serve one segment of people and exclude another segment of people, but rather it should be used to benefit the whole people. That helped change America. All the social legislation that is respected around the world today, Adam Clayton Powell wrote it. The only good thing about it in a sad way, is that when the universal God picks you, it leaves no footprint. You don't have to be validated. But it would be nice for him to get his just due in court. But maybe what? It's our job to do. Maybe it's our job to do. Go back again. Hold up. I'm going to tell you the kind of dude he is, right? And I'm going to end with this. Dick Gregory tells the story of when him, Malcolm, and Adam was hanging out together, and they said Malcolm was the funniest one of all. Dick Gregory was a comedian. He said, but Malcolm was the funniest. Check this out. He said, Dick Gregory tells a story. He said, Adam would tell Malcolm, okay, doctor, we're going to let you go home and get to bed and go to prayer meeting. We going out and get us some barbecue ribs and a couple of white ladies, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. That's just where he was. See, when you hear about, now let me tell you something, you're going to hear some things about Adam now. Adam was, they say, y'all got to understand, All the women at the Cotton Club used to be dancers in the chorus line. On Sunday at his church, Apple they always be lined up on the front row. Tall, 6'4", nice looking guy. So, I mean, a guy who passed for white, daddy beat the hell out of him. He went to college, he went to Colgate. And he got in the white frat. He wanted to be in this white frat because it was powerful. And daddy found out that he was doing that and reprimanded for him. Then, I mean, he wasn't a good student in the beginning, but then he later on became a great student. That's why we can't throw our kids away because they mess up at first. Adam Clayton Powell was doing some crazy stuff. His dad said, man, hey, let's get it right. Can't throw your kids out because they're doing something bad. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. I had to. So now let me go back here and go through some of this stuff. What was the stuff that y'all was talking about? We was talking about the guns and got to talk about this stuff, man. Well, you know what? I saw something. Hold on. No, it's Women Rock Wednesday. Forget that. I know where I'm going. No. Nobody asked me about this girl behind me. Y'all know what she done. Hold up. I'm sorry, Maya. I was trying to wait till 1 o'clock. I didn't see the 1 o'clock sign. Hold up, y'all. Maya Moore. That's my woman that rocks today. Share this show because I'll give y'all something. I got something for you. She retired. Yes. 4 championships, 2 national titles, 2 gold medals. But let me help y'all out something. Let me give y'all something. Let me give y'all a something. Let me give y'all a visual first. Let me give y'all a visual. Because I got so much. Let me get it.
All-time at home in the postseason, and the MVP
sitting on 30 points off the dribble, hits it.
Good preservation of the teams. Oh, what a step back.
Will she be in the starting lineup?
Or baseline, the reverse, and she got that one to go as well.
I must admit, I wasn't watching much of Maya. That's why I had to show some of y'all the highlights. I wasn't watching much of her. Okay? I didn't get a chance to see her at her greatness. But she retired. She got a book that just came out. But Roz Owen Goody, I got to play y'all this. She said something about Maya that just messed me up. I had to play it with y'all. Watch this.
Let's talk to someone now who knows a thing or two about what it's like to face Maya Moore, Rosalind Goldon-Wudde. Roz, what makes it so tough going up against Maya Moore?
Well, first of all, Maya Moore she's better than you. And I think that's certainly a disadvantage coming into playing anyone. She's making moves that no other female player is making in the collegiate game. She has amazing body control, balance, and strength. I think another reason why it's so hard to guard Maya Moore is because she's in better shape than you. And if you watch film of her, she's the first one up and down the court. She will grab a defensive board, she'll kick it up to the point guard, and she'll be the first one down in transition for the layup. So now if you have the task of trying to guard her, you've got to run with her. So now she's better than you, and you can't breathe.
Let's talk to...
Yo, I'm mad. You know I'm finna go back and watch it now. Y'all got to understand, I told you I started watching it back when Dee Dee started playing Richards. I would tell you, I'll tell you, hold up. I used to watch Cheryl Swoop and our girls. Tina and them, I used to go to every game. Championship parades, all of that, right? But when it died in Houston, I ain't gonna lie, it died in me. I'm telling you, it died in me. So I didn't get a chance to see it. I saw it in the Olympics, you know, when the Olympics came here and worked out before they went over to London. I saw it then, but I just didn't know this woman was that cold. Did y'all hear what her opponent said about her? Did y'all hear what her opponent said? She went to Stanford, Roz Owen Goody. She said she's just better than you. She outran. Have y'all watched y'all son outrun people up and down the floor? One thing I like about her, let me this, you know, she got a book out. Check this out.
We're about to do it. Going to this Barnes & Noble.
Yes, we're very excited. We're going to go sign some of our very own books in this very own Barnes & Noble because the book is out.
It's fire.
Right now.
Yes.
We're in New York. This is awesome.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I love her. I love her. All of that is. Check this out. I'm going to call something out for you. 4 championships, 2 national titles in college, 2 gold medals, 4 WNBA. What's up, Gary? He said, share the show. All of this is the least interesting thing about Maya Moore to me. All of them championships. 2 gold medals. All of that is the least interesting thing about Maya Moore to me. I'm gonna walk you through something, y'all. Maybe we need to change our mindsets. This week, Maya Moore announced that she was retiring from the WNBA. She left at the height of her career 4 years ago to try to right a wrong in our criminal justice system. Maya Moore had one of the most historic careers ever in college basketball while at UConn. She started getting involved with the criminal justice system ministry and discovered the case of Jonathan Irons. Jonathan Irons had been wrongly convicted of robbery and murder and sentenced to 56 to 65 years in prison. Wrongly convicted, might I add. And due to her advocacy, Jonathan was released. And eventually they got married and had a son. And now they are releasing a book called Love and Justice. That's what you saw a minute ago. The takeaway, and what I would like for people to understand is, your sport, your profession, should be the least interesting thing about you. I know that's finna hit a lot of y'all right now, because I know some people, y'all wouldn't even be paying attention to them if they wasn't doing what they were doing. I'm going to repeat that again. Your sport, your basketball player, your tennis player, you're a photographer, you work at United, you're a referee. Jeremy Davis, I don't know. Otha Brown, I don't know what you. Rodwell, you were a police officer. Hold on. Let me go down this line. I want to make it personal because y'all don't understand it. Sonia Billingsley, Chuck McGowan, you a coach. I mean, all of that. Thaddeus Moody, Bettina, it's your birthday today. Tina, I don't know. But Tina, I don't know what industry you're in, but Chuck, Bettina, let's go, Mindy, Rick Brown, D Brown, all of this. Listen to me. Your sport. Tanya McCraven, your sport or your profession should be the least interesting thing about you. Y'all think about that. Think about it. This is a high bar that I give to the college athletes that I'm around. Shout out to Alfio Vizzi and the young men in his class. I'm glad you're there, Alpha Yo. I got something for you, your class, in just a second. But I'm talking about Maya Moore. This is what some of your guys need to hear before they hear anything. Young men, young women, your sport or your profession should be the least interesting thing about you. Don't let your sport, don't let what you do define you. Don't let your gifts or your talent, don't let your talent take you somewhere that your character can't keep you. I need to repeat that. Don't let your gifts and your talents take you somewhere that your character can't get you. The young cat, Darius Miles, you get a chance to go and use your talents to go to Alabama, but you get in a car and give a dude a gun and it kills a young 23-year-old woman. Don't let your talents and your gift take you to a place your character can't keep you. Some of y'all don't need to be in some of these places because you know you can't handle it. That's the first thing I told my son when he went to Cornell. And he went to, don't you go up there and get crazy up there with them folks. Them folks jumping out off of bridges, them people doing everything off of gorges and everything because they making a damn beat. Don't you let these people run you crazy, Ben Simmons. DeMar DeRozan. Don't let your gifts and your talents take you somewhere your character can't keep you. This is a high bar that I give to college athletes, high school athletes. I constantly have to remind myself this in my own life, in my own personal life. Yes, I told him, you go up there and get crazy like them damn folks. You on Wall Street now. Don't you go up there doing that old stuff that Bernie Madoff and all them folks doing all that other stuff and that boy who messed up the NFT. You in that, sir. You in that crew. You in that. Don't you go up there doing all that old crazy. I'm telling you. Now I can't stop him. But it ain't cause daddy didn't tell him. Check this out. Check this out. Like I said, I have to remind myself. I worked in the sports industry for 30 years. And it's been a really cool career. I've met some great people all over the world. But I had to work very hard, man, to try to not make it my identity. And when people actually meet me, you know, some people, oh, he's stuck up. He drive a nice car. But then they said, damn, man, you cool. Because I know who I am. I was Robert Hatter before I ever met Penny Hardaway and Charles Woodson, Ty Law, and all them. I hope that I make an impact on transforming the minds of our young people. I don't know what your life mission is, but we will never know unless you get involved, unless we get involved. Maya Moore changed one man's life forever. more than an athlete. And the ripple effect of what she did, and it ain't even been told yet. Listen to me. ESPN did not make a documentary about Maya Moore while she was at top of her game. They made a documentary about her freeing a man from prison. Young people, I hope you get that, because it's going to go over your mamas and daddy's head. Young people in that classroom, it's going to go over them grown folks' head. But I want you to listen to me. ESPN did not make a documentary on Maya Moore while she was at the top of her game. They made a documentary after she freed a man from prison. We should all learn some incredible lessons from Maya Moore's life, and let's support the work that she's doing going forward. Hope y'all got it. Maya Moore, you're my woman that rocks the day. Jameson Marks said that message would be written down and told to my daughters. This is so true. Some of these places say, yes. I done been in all of these circles. Think about it, y'all. I'm finna help y'all out a little bit. All of my friends, all of these guys I've been around, everybody, they smoke, they drink, and do all that kind of stuff. How the hell do I go 30 years without allowing them to get me to do it? Oh, Hatter ain't gonna drink nothing but some juice. Oh, Hatter, 30 years in this business. All the people y'all see on TV, man, get a drink with me. Smart, because some of them get offended. You know what I do? I get to the waitress. I get to the bartender. I tip them. Say, whatever you bring them, bring me some water. And if it's brown, bring me some ginger ale. Not drinking that mess. I don't want to. Listen, I ain't trying to be holy when I don't drink. I don't like it. I ain't doing nothing I don't like. And just cause somebody tell me, like my partner, man, this man, I don't know if it's willpower, Patrick Punch. I ain't doing it cause Patrick Punch. I'm not going to buy a car cause Patrick Punch got it. I'm not going to get something cause Patrick Punch got it. I ain't gonna never tell you, man, I got to give me one of them cause you got it. Ain't no, everybody, my friends, they know I don't roll like that. I don't know if it ain't willpower. I just don't want to do it. If I wanted to do it, I would have did it. For 30 years. I didn't allow my gifts and my talents took me to these places. But my character had to keep me in these places. Listen, I wish I could tell y'all it was hard for me. Yo, the stuff is nasty. I don't like nasty stuff. Yeah, it's tasty. And smell it. I said, what the hell y'all doing? Lionel, I don't know if it's staying in my lane or not. Lionel, I just didn't like it. He said, what about easy living? I don't know what you mean by easy living. Dad, tell me what you mean. I don't know about easy living. I'm just sitting here D. White, I'm serious, D. White. Man, come get a drink, man. Come get a drink, man. Man, come smoke this. Come smoke this. What? Putting that stuff in this body? And see, what long time ago, I know this wasn't my body to be around him messing off with. So when I found out who I belonged to, that helped me. I just didn't like it. Maybe if I'd have liked it, I would have did it. You follow me? Like I said, it wasn't no Paul from Damascus Road moment, Mindy. I just, and just maybe, happened to me early in my life. Young 14, 15-year-old boy. My partners came over. We were somewhere. I don't know where we was at. But they mixed two drinks. And I'll never forget them. The two drinks were called Red Lady 21. I'll never forget it. And Mad Dog 2020. They mixed it together and they looked good. One was red, one was blue, whatever. And I kind of liked it. I was drinking it. It tastes good. But I got so sick and threw up all the way from his house to my house. And my mama didn't whoop me. And she whoops you for every damn thing. And I looked. And she said, no, you got your whooping. You got your whooping. Ain't no use in me whooping your ass. You got yours. Y'all, I was sick. That's why I never, ever. The reason I would take a sip of champagne, because I like that. But everybody laugh, man. You take one sip. They be, y'all got to be around my folk. They be watching me. I take a sip and leave it there. Man, you wasting liquor. But it's all kind of stuff, man. I don't let people. This Maya Moore girl, man. Y'all, she had one of the most historic careers in basketball, man. But that didn't interest me about her. You follow me? It's something. I'm serious, y'all. When I think about it, I thank God for it. No addictive nature. I can just talk away from any damn thing. One day, went out playing golf with some famous people. I ain't gonna call their name. Man, let's smoke a cigar. Okay. Listen to me. Y'all, had a humidor in my house. Put all that stuff in my house. Got the lighters, the special lighters, and, you know, all that cigar. I didn't like it. So them cigars probably still in there. Then just ride it. I just can't do it. Hookah. All my friends around me, come to me. Man, let's go hookah lounge. Okay, we can go. I'll go with you. But you think I'm finna suck on some charcoal that's on top of them and bring it inside of these lungs? I done waited this old. I didn't do it when I was in college. I didn't do it when I was young. And I want to wait this old and get ignorant. She said my work in college kept a bottle. Listen, I ain't mad at the people that don't drink. Y'all like it. I just don't. I ain't mad at. Listen to me. Do y'all ever I don't never. That is my problem. I don't never get mad at them for drinking, but they get mad at me for not drinking. Could somebody explain that to me? Somebody, I need that. Somebody help me with that. Hey, no, he said I need to throw him away. I said, dude, I don't even, what to throw him away for? I don't even go in there no more. But I let them people talk me on the golf course. Somebody gave me a contraption. If anybody wanted, I'm going to give it to you as a gift. Somebody gave me, Robert Young, I can tell it on him. He gave me a contraption that you can clip. I wish I could go. It's somewhere back here. This is my golf bag. Yeah, you can clip your cigar onto the golf cart. It's brand new. I never used it. You know, it's called being your own man or woman, not letting somebody change. Yeah. But Mike, I just don't have the desire. See, that's the crazy part. He said drunks like company. But y'all, somebody got to help me. Explain to me why them folk be getting. Listen, I go there and watch them drink. We had dinner not too long ago. We sitting up there. Everybody got a drink at the table. But me, and they get mad at me. And the waitress, she just laughing. I said, baby, listen, I'm not letting these clowns talk me into drinking nothing. Oh, you got the cigar clip. I got you. Alfio, don't you buy one. I got it for you. I got it, because I ain't going to never use that one. Got that for you. Hey, y'all, look what I got. Hold on, all my golfers. Look what I got in the mail. Look what I got. Look what somebody sent me. Thank you, Cyril White. To God be the glory. He sent me a golf glove. And when I take a picture of the glove, see, y'all, I just love my people, y'all. Y'all can be mad at me all you want. I don't care. Hold on. You see how the glove look on me right now, right? But boy, when you put the light, you take a light, put it on the light. Look at the glove. Hold on. Look at her. Hey, thank you, Cyril White. Hey, perfect fit. Oh my God. I ain't played golf. I got to go back and play. I got a new golf glove. Thank you so much, man. I took a picture. I'm going to send it to you. I don't know how do you want me to take a picture with me wearing it? I mean, you know what I had to do? I had to turn the light on my camera and take a picture of it, then it light up. Cyril White, man, thank you so much, man. I can't wait to go out and hit some balls with it. Oh, that's how you get it right there. I got it. Look how you get it. Look how you get it. Look how you get it. Y'all, see, I didn't know that man was on the feed. But man, I appreciate that. You don't understand, Cyril. There was a thing lit up on y'all. And now we got a golf course now. Freightman, I went by the golf course you was telling me about. It's called River 9, East River 9. It's near downtown. Listen to me. I'm finna hear you. Y'all hear me on this one. It's a 9-hole golf course, but it's a facility you can be a serious golfer if you want to, but you can be a golfer who's not that good, a novice golfer, and come out here and have fun. You got a beautiful bar, sitting area. I can't wait to go back out there. The driving range over there, you got a beautiful view of downtown, the whole downtown landscape, the whole time you're playing. 9-hole. You don't have to be good. I can go out there with a person who just learned how to play, and we can just knock it around, and we'll still it's a meeting place. It's a gathering place for Fifth Ward. But guess what? It's for us too, y'all. It's for us. Golf is not a game of inclusive. Yes, I got a membership at a country club, but guess what? This place is open to the public. I mean, you can just go sit around, have drinks with your friends, do whatever. Go out there, play a couple holes, come on back. Go out there, do some more, come on back. It's unbelievable. I'm not going to put the picture on the screen yet. No, because we're working on something, man. Slow down. I'm talking about it. Slow down, Kevin Frey. They can find all the pictures on the website. It's called East River 9. Oh my God. They carved a gem out in the middle of Fifth Ward. And we got to be out there. I told them about the golf club. I just didn't have it in the wrong car. I didn't have them with me yesterday. But I'm going to go over there so they can make sure, Cyril Wright, I'm going to talk to the people and make sure they get these golf gloves in the pro shop. Pickleball too. That's right. They got pickleball over there too. Let me tell y'all something, man. Houston, y'all think, let me tell y'all something. Yes, and it's lit up at night. The last tee time is 8:45 at night. It's lit up like, y'all say, it's dark, Robert. No, it's lit up like a football field. You can go and hang out, man. Man, it's the coldest. Let me tell y'all something. All you drinkers, you can go over there in the bar and get you to drink. You got little sitting areas all around. It's just, y'all just hold on. I got some more information. Hold on. I got something else I want. Hold on. Before we go there, I got something else I want to talk to y'all about, and I'm gonna come back and finish talking about that. First of all, shout out to Coach Tang and the people storming his court last night. Check this out.
When you do it out of a motive of love and joy and passion. Now I told y'all, we'll get you one court storming. From here on out, expect to win.
In other words, don't be storming my court no more. We expect to win. But y'all, shout out to DeShera Goss. She is the young lady that's over River Park 9. It's a great facility. You want to give a party there. You want to do something there. Pickleball courts out there. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Unbelievable. We always talk about we don't have nice places to go. When I tell you, I would be proud to take any one of my friends from out of town to that one. Because I've been around the world. I ain't seen nothing like this before. So, but we're going to talk about it a little bit further later on. Believe D-Hall, Unbelieving the Gathering. It's like a hang. Just like, like Top Golf, you don't have to be good at golf to go. This place here, you got so, in Top Golf, you just restricted to that spot. This place here, you got everything that Top Golf got, but you got room to move around. You can even go over there and learn on the driving range. I mean, it's just unbelievable, man. That facility is called the River Park 9. Google it. Unbelievable. Go to their website. D-Hall, boy, let me tell you something, D-Hall. Hey, D-Hall, my glove. You got to see my glove, D-Hall. If I take a picture with the light on it, D-Hall, you see how dark it is? It's a par 3, 9-hole par 3 golf course. Every hole is a par 3. D-Hall, you see what color it is now? Look what color. Can y'all see it? It glows up. If I take a picture of it in the light, with the light on. Look. Hey. And Cyril White showed you how you can get it. But y'all, I mean, we got some power. Guess what? People, I didn't know about it. That's why I'm sharing it with y'all. I did not know. So shout out to all those people. So, but I want to share some with y'all. I got some. Y'all got to walk me through this one. Let me find it. What do y'all think of this right here? I'm going to do you one better, Mr. Craig Bynum. I'm talking about give. See, we always want discounts. To your discount people. First of all, this golf course is in partnership, Craig Bynum, with Fifth Ward. Fifth Ward benefits in the proceeds. They're in business together with this golf course. It's Fifth Ward's golf course. Yes. Oh, no, I'm just letting. Not only discounts, but money goes to Fifth Ward's from this golf tour. Okay, I got you. So, y'all, I'm telling you, so it's just unbelievable. Y'all got to understand, I ain't never been to Fifth Ward. I ain't know that was Fifth Ward. Y'all hear me? I ain't never been to Fifth Ward. I had no reason to go to Fifth Ward. But I learned about Fifth Ward. Yes, I did. I went to Wheatley. I didn't know Wheatley was right around the corner. I don't remember how I used to get to Wheatley. I went to Wheeler to see a basketball game once, a long time ago, when Josh Gray was playing. But I just didn't know nothing about Fifth Ward. Just didn't know nothing about it. You know, been in Houston a long time. But just not my people just didn't live there. So why in the hell I go over there? Corey, how much? But what did y'all think about those kids, man? What y'all thought of tweets? Hey, let me tell you, it's some terrible ass people on Twitter, man. I hope don't none of y'all be on Twitter talking like this. Wow, Angel. Is this good for the kids? Is this good for the sport? Is this a coach, a parent problem? Because y'all already know me, my son, he wouldn't have did that. What's going on out here, Nicholas? Yeah, but their parents are right there. Those little kids, I don't care about what they so they copying what they see others do. You see other people doing a whole lot of stuff you're not copying. But I want to piggyback on something. I'm glad Alfio's still there because he got a class of young kids. Alfio, I didn't know what you wanted me to talk. I remember you mentioned something about endorsements. And I'm going to get back to the kids in a minute. We mentioned, what's up, Kelton? Kelton Solomon, you know we done talked about this fantastic wine. Kelton Solomon, you know, show you how I am. You don't even know this. But I went over to River Park golf course talking about your wine to the people who can put your wine in their establishment. You didn't ask me this. You didn't tell me this. But this how we got to start being with each other. I went a business meeting to talk about some stuff that I wanted to do with them. But I talked about this man's glove and that man's liquor. Now, y'all need to listen to this. Y'all got to listen to this because some of y'all just don't. That didn't went over a lot of people here right now. I went to a business meeting talking about what I was going to do with them. I'm just trying to be an example and just open your eyes to some of you selfish ass people. Check this out. I went over there on my business. But I talked about their business. And all I ask y'all to do is share the show. That means y'all are sharing our business. Yes, the John Wall interview was dope. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow because I don't have time to get into that. But I'm going to talk about John Wall extensively tomorrow. It was Maya Moore's day today. Women Rock Wednesday. I had to talk about Adam Clayton Powell today. And now we're talking about this. But I want y'all to understand, though. Like that is Moody in Chicago. Talk about a show and events here in Houston. It's just unbelievable how we got to start doing with each other. That's what we got to start doing, y'all. I just thought about it right now. I didn't think about it till now. That I'm over there on my business and was talking about these guys' business. Y'all get that on the way. Some of y'all will never get it. But Trey Williams, he said, too many mistakes that these kids see. I'm all for having fun, but doing it, yes. It's unbelievable that our kids out there clowning like that. You know? Yeah, you can see it on TV. Them dudes pros. It's unbelievable. Something, epiphany just hit me. Shout out to Stephen Curry. Shout out to Eddie George, showing you how a leader should do. I did appreciate what Ed Reed did the other day. It wasn't leadership at all. I don't care how mad he was. And when I talk to him, I'm going to tell him. But talk about this during the week too. Eddie George.
And the bigger issue, the school is fighting is the money that's owed to them from the land grant money that's been owed to them for the last 50 years. And that's something that can be a huge shot in the arm for our institution. And we have to be responsible enough to then take that money and put it toward infrastructure, put it toward new buildings, put it toward a robust endowment that can continue to build, to grow, and to set up other funds that's going to deal with the maintenance and the everyday use for our student athletes, and to bring in the talent and teachers where we're well staffed. So there's an opportunity there. Tennessee State has the bones to be a really, it's a great institution, but now it's time to go from good to great, to eminence, to being exceptionally great with those opportunities, with those funds, and so forth. So that's what I'm fighting for.
Y'all, a lot of great things happen, man. If we just man, y'all, I'm telling y'all, a million things are going through my head right now. Thinking about our young kids, right? Thinking about what Eddie George said, man. Thinking about shout out to Jordan Poole and Stephen Curry and all them. They went to visit the White House. I'll show a little bit that tomorrow. But I want to play something from John Wall. We're gonna talk a little bit about it, and we'll talk about it again tomorrow, because this is a continuing project. And I'm watching them young kids and them third graders, and the parents just the coach giving them high fives because they fostering that environment and that culture. Shout out to University of Houston. They won again, #1 team in the nation. But the reason they beat Tulane. So that's why I didn't, wasn't too excited about it. Hey, they continue to be the #1 team, and probably will be the #1 team, because they probably went out unless somebody upset them. Memphis or Cincinnati would have upset them. Or the team that came in the other day, Central Florida. So, but, because sometimes, you can be upset. You ain't going to win every game. And even Coach Sampson said that last night. But shout out to the #1 basketball team in the nation. Shout out to Coach Tang, who beat Kansas last night. And he's just telling them people, don't be too worried about beating Kansas. Man, let's keep winning. So I'm watching his leadership, and I'm excited about it. And but John Wall, I don't know how true it is. It's his opinion, but I want to share some stuff with you. Watch this.
So even though they didn't want to, in my second year, they didn't want to play me at all. They're like, because they told me, like, at the end of the year, my first year, they're like, yo, we want to bring you back. We love the way you leading the team. You've been in leadership for the young guys. I'm like, I said, I don't give a fuck about doing nothing. I said, if God put me in this place to help the young guys, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm not here. He didn't put me here for y'all motherfuckers to try to tank and me be a player that can still play and just be wasting my talent. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
They're like, you gonna start for us next year, whatever. And I would have been fine coming out the bench for them. You know what I mean? But I'm like, don't just give them a spot. Let them earn it.
Yeah.
So I go back to check on my condo a month before the season. They called. They like, yo, come in the office. They're like, yo, this is coach talking. He like, yo, how would you feel come off the bench? I said, for who? No offense, but who? I'm your best player last year. Like, this is what the GM want. This is what we want. I mean, we want you to play 10, 15 minutes a game. Sometimes don't play. I said, I'm not doing that. Either you're going to guarantee me some minutes,
right,
or I'm not. But I'm like, let him earn the spot.
Not facts.
And the coach, he was like, man, you don't deserve that. Like, you should be a starter. Like, you don't. Be like, this is what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, I'm not doing that. I said, I'll rehab. I'll work out every day. I'll stick around the team, come to meetings, fly with y'all, mentor the guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing. Then it got to the point like, don't come around. Like, they want me around. Like, I had to work out at 7 a.m. like I was a rookie.
They want you to come around at all?
Like, I had to work out before they got there. So, like, when they would come in to practice, I'd be at home by 10. Well, I'd be back home by 10:30, chilling all day. So
That's
I'm like,
nuts.
So I'm like, and my kids live in Miami and shit. I'm like, man, I can't be here. But now I'm like, I'm bored as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From 10:30 all day, I'm just chilling to the game.
Right.
The game at 7, I get there at 6:59. I ain't playing. I already done worked out for the day. You know what I mean? So I'm in a whole nother place. I'm like, I'm going out like a motherfucker. I'm like, bro, this is boring as hell. I'm wasting money for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I said, let me go back to Miami. Get on a regular schedule, spend time with my kids every day. Till I get traded. I didn't get traded, and I got a buyout, and I signed here. That's how it all went. That's how crazy it was, though.
That's crazy.
Just sharing with y'all the dysfunction of the Houston Rockets from his point of view. Shout out to QB1 Andrew Body is watching the Chop Shop. QB1 Texas Southern star quarterback Andrew Body is in the building. I hope he's still there. I just got the text that he was there. What's up, big fella? How you doing? Great young man. I don't know if y'all ever had a chance to meet him. Great young TSU in great hands. Y'all, I was thinking about TSU today. Think about the leadership. You know how we always talking about Eddie George talking about HBCUs. We talk negative about them. But let me tell you something. You know, we got our baseball team got lit up batting cages. The girls can come in there. Our boys of baseball can go in there anytime they want to. It's lit up all night. Enhanced, everything enhanced. The new locker room for the football team, it's been enhanced. Now we got a weight room. It's gonna be our own of 6,000 square feet weight room. There. So let me tell y'all something. Shout out to VP Granger and that staff over there, man. Everybody, all of those guys, Stephon, Kevin Allen, Eddie, Chris LeBlanc, all of those guys over there, man. I am just so proud. Coach Michael Robinson and the baseball staff are watching. I am just so proud. Somebody who said that, Mike Davis said TSU is the best HBCU, and I don't like to compare, because comparison is the thief of joy. But we got to talk about TSU is in Houston, Texas. A lot of these other cities are not like this. I'm traveling to a couple of them this weekend, and I'm gonna report, just to get you have it great here, young men. And just proud of we got when we got to think about it. If you ever get a chance to meet Andrew Body, man, he's a breath of fresh air. Some quarterbacks, you gotta understand, I've been in this business for 30 years. The Tom Brady's, the Peyton Manning. I've recruited all of them, and it's something about Andrew Body. He's a winner. And he just got a disposition that it's engaging. And TSU leadership over there, Clarence McKinney, thank you for what you did. You lobbied to the VP to get that building built. Y'all needed a weight room. I saw y'all weight room. No, y'all, yeah. Thank you, VP Granger, Dr. Granger. Thank you, Dr. Young, President Young, Madam President. Thank you for hearing your players and hearing your coaches and hearing. I was wondering why God put me in a position where I can be this close and be around a program. So they wanted me to see this so I can talk about it. You follow me? I used to wonder, why am I going? Why am I calling again? No, it's bigger than you, Robert. It's bigger than you. I found out it's bigger than me. But shout out to that university over there, TSU. Yes, and we should support them. We should support them, not just for Prairie View game. Every single person that comes here in this city, we got to let them know, man, when you come in this city, You know, Tulane, first time they sold a damn game out in 100 years, in 18 years, because what? The number one team in the nation. We got to get out of that, man. We just got to come support. I know you want a winner. I understand. You know, at the fueling station. I told y'all about the fueling station, the new locker room. The fueling station at the college, right? I ain't gonna lie. I used to love to go up there when I had time. I go up there because Kevin Allen is over it. So the fueling station is all the young student athletes can just come and get whatever they want at the fueling station. You know, the healthy snacks and all of that kind of stuff, man. I thought it was the most ingenious idea. And I know other people do it, but just to see that these kids can say, okay, and guess what? It gives the staff a chance to meet these kids and get to know them. You know, new locker rooms and stuff. I know it's so much stuff planned for TSU. But did I tell y'all yesterday, that weight room, it's already paid for. Ain't nobody gonna come and talk about it ain't paid for. It's already paid. All they got to do, the builders, they just need to get out there and build. Let's just pray for good weather and so they can keep building. But this is the kind of stuff we need to talk about too. When Ed Reed comes on there talking about negative about HBCUs. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. It's problems in all walks of life. But we got people that solve problems. Like Dr. Young, Madam President Young, Kevin Granger, Kevin Allen, Eddie, all of those guys over there, all those guys, Ryan, all of those guys over there, Chris LeBron, they solve problems. We gonna have problems. The people that helps us solve them, they're very important. But let me get back. This John Wall stuff. See, y'all. See, I get to talking about the HBCU, y'all. And I know. Yes, I wish I had a 1-2-1. Yes, I did, but I can't go back. But I'm gonna take a class, y'all. One instructor over there. I don't know what I want to take, but I'm coming. Some lucky instructor gonna have me in their class over there at some point. Hatter, if only some of this is true. He said. This is what it needs. Oh, you're talking about I think you're talking about, you said Hatter. Let me let y'all read with him because, you know, Trey Fellow. Hatter, if only some of this is true. He said this is what the young kids need to understand about the NFL and the professional sports. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about John Wall. And Alfio, if your kid's still in class, like I want you told me to talk about sports endorsements and sports sponsorships. When a player comes into the NFL or the NBA, if you're a top player, you got to be a top player. Y'all got to understand endorsements. They don't give everybody endorsements. Everybody's not getting endorsement. I'm just going to let you know that now. But if you're a unique player, a top player got a unique gift as a company. Let's say Nike. Nike come and say, hey, Robert, I want your kid. See, 75% of the people in the NBA wear Nike, but they just get deals to wear Nike shoes, or they get a little apparel deal. They give them only the top people, like John Morant. Kyrie was John Morant taking over where Kyrie Irving. So what I would do if I got a top client, like I got Penny Hardaway. Let's go. When I had Penny, guess what we did? We went to all the top shoe companies. We went to everyone. We did a pitch. Everybody came and courted us, and it's some other people offered more money, but Nike offered a partnership package that we could not deny, and so we chose that company. Then let's say Chunky Suit. And football players, most of them never get an endorsement deal. So because they got a helmet on, people like to see who they're seeing. So y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I just gave that to the Legacy Sports of Sports Science class. I just gave them sponsorships are usually with your team. And the team sponsor, like you got I don't know if you're watching the NBA now. This used to didn't happen. You see the little patch right there. People pay a lot of money to put that patch up on the NBA's uniform, and also the person who have the uniform deal used to be Adidas. Now Nike got the uniform deal with the NBA. So it's just a lot of stuff. Alfio, you set up some one day, and I'll come out there and speak to them guys extensively because you can read about this stuff in the books all you want to. If you ain't never did one of these deals, it's a whole different story. And but I'll do that for you. Can you advise on where this school is? What school? The Legacy School of Sports and Science. It's in Houston, Texas. I think that's what you're talking about, Bettina. Yes, in Houston, Texas. Legacy School of Sports and Sciences. Unique school. I mean, unique school. Got great people, good stuff, a lot of newer. Yeah, but I want to give them some more one day, but I just don't have the time. And I'd rather go in and talk to the young people myself, Alfio. But it's just everybody don't get an endorsement. You got to be special. That's why I tell you to put on a suit. Man, I don't want to wear no suit. Put on a suit, player. Put on a suit. But Robert, that ain't me. Well, then this endorsement might not be yours then. This damn endorsement. Because you got to make yourself, everybody else got on the crazy stuff. Jaylen Brown sitting on the bench like, I don't know where the hell, like he was going to the club the other day. Man, ain't nowhere in the world I'm sitting on no bench. I'm gonna be suited down over there. I don't care what the coaches got on. If I represented one of these players now, I'm gonna be different. Everybody got their bag. I don't want to wear all that mess. Be different. That's why Michael Jordan came in different. Y'all remember? Before he went to any press conference, what did he do? Go put on that suit before he came in there. Because he know what? The world was watching. The world was watching. You follow me? So make yourself different. Just because Ben Simmons sit on the bench with that crazy stuff on, Kyrie sit on, man, I'm been dead shot. And I practice what I preach, right? Never forget, first time my son ever got hurt, right? He got hurt. And I couldn't make it to that game, right? So he couldn't play that game. I looked at the TV, and he had some jeans and a sweater and some boots on. Bettina, I was freaking livid. I was livid. Son, I got you tailor-made suits for such a time as this. If you ever sit your little ass on that bench again and that mess you had on, me and you gonna have a problem. You never know who watching. You never know who's watching, man. It's unbelievable. I told him. I was hotter than catfish grease. D. White, I'm telling on TV, he got his boot in the damn jeans tucked in the boot, trying to show off them little old glass boots. I was hot. He ain't never do it no more. But we have to, listen. Y'all got to realize, in these endorsements, you're looking for Wall Street or Madison Avenue, that's what they call Madison Avenue, to give you something, to become a partner with you. All of those guys on Madison Avenue dressed up. Look the part, son. You can go take the suit off as soon as you get out of the interview. But, you know, that's why a lot of these dudes just doing what the hell they want, because they ain't got no guys like me telling them that. These people scared of these people, man. I'm just telling y'all. All these people representing these guys, they scared of these goddamn guys. Excuse me, Lord. They scared of them. They groupies. Well, whatever you want to do, Kel. Cyril White, Whatever fits you. Man, you wear what you white man, you're free. You're like Allen Iverson. Look at Allen Iverson. He trying to beg Philadelphia to get him a job. Be yourself. Listen, it's all right to be yourself, but don't come back later asking these folks to do something for you, though. You follow me? Man, put on one of them suits, man. I told y'all what I do when I go to the airport. People be looking at me crazy. Sharp and a dog when I go to the airport. Anytime there's an upgrade. Anytime. Mr. Hatter. Everything all right, Mr. Hatter? Can I get your coat? Man, it's just, I know you. Man, I ain't selling out. No, dude, that's what I do. I always like to dress. Somebody just sending me a picture about somebody had on the other day. Yeah. See, Tanya, I ain't gonna even call. Tanya, you just confirming what I was saying. Yeah. These people would let these damn kids in. Oh my God. These people would let these people. Herb, don't send me that no more. Herb Baker, stop it. I thought he sent me something important. But I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. You know, I know, man, but your baby's supposed to have a suit, man. At least it's a jacket, a couple of shirts, and a couple of ties, and that'll switch that thing up. No, for real. No, send me Sam. No, you don't need it. You don't need it. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. I got so much stuff. We're gonna get back into a whole lot of topics tomorrow because I see the topics. I see where you want to go. So how's the deal that work out with Colorado? That's a good one. Deion Sanders still got a deal with Under Armour. But when he is acting as the coach of Colorado, his black butt got to have on Nike and Colorado gear. Colorado got a deal already over here, I'll tell you. 2 more years on this deal. Deion Sanders got and his son, Shedeur, has to acquiesce into what this university. No, it's not. No, it's not bad. No, it was easy. Deion understand. Deion a businessman. See, when you've been in authority, when you've been in a position of power, then you know how this stuff works. See, Deion been in a position of power. He ain't always there. It wasn't a conundrum to him. I'm the coach of Colorado. I got the deal what Colorado is doing. That's my deal. My Under Armour is a personal deal. This is a company deal. And I am a company employee, one of the highest state employees there. I got to wear Nike. It ain't really that hard. Alfio said, today we're recovering sponsorship and endorsements in class. Thank you, Mr. Hatter, for sharing this. We're grateful and acknowledge it. Yes, man. And I would love to come and talk to these students one day, man. Just to come there. I mean, I got some stuff I can share with them. Man, I could teach a master class on this endorsement stuff because I've lived it. I saw how it changed. I saw how Charles Woodson with Brand Jordan and how they treat. Even Maya Moore was the first woman with Brand Jordan. And I think they still have a relationship. He said the hardest thing for Deion was to find comfortable pair of shoes with the missing toes. Yeah, you watched the video. It wasn't that hard. He just had to do it. Y'all got to realize he was doing that for y'all to see. Darabon, let me help you out. He was just doing that on video for y'all to see that. Had the man come and try on all the Nikes. All that did was give what? Nike a plug. That was work That was work. How about them Cowboys? Let me show you how much I like them Cowboys. Hey, see what I don't like about y'all. Y'all sometimes y'all better give me credit what credit due. And I keep receipts, Paul Miranda. Watch this. Dallas Cowboys play tonight. I ain't gonna tell y'all tonight. I'm gonna talk to y'all right now. Y'all know how I love Tom Brady, right? I don't want Dallas to lose tonight. I don't. I just don't. Because I don't think Tom Brady can win the whole thing. So I'd rather Dak and them to win the whole thing. I said that on Monday. Paul, I said that on Monday. I said it. What you laughing at, Sonya? Negotiations probably had to start with Colorado. The negotiations probably have started with Colorado. No. Deion gonna keep. I'm explaining to you, Trey. Deion Sanders got a personal deal. He got Jackson State a college deal. I'm trying to explain to y'all. You trying to negotiation probably have started with Colorado. Colorado and Nike already got a deal. They got a deal already, Trey. Deion Sanders, and when he's acting as a coach, I know the kids in class got it, but I don't think you got it yet. While he's acting as their coach, he got to wear their stuff. Now, when he's doing what stuff for personal stuff, he is still allowed, if they talk about it verbally, it don't have to be in writing. I'm going to give you the whole deal, Trey. So if they talk about it verbally and said, look, man, I got to go do this with Under Armour, they'll work that out. All right? It was a mutual understanding, the power dynamics that went on into this. They talked about this before that even happened, Trey. So, but Colorado and Nike has already been in bed for years. Deion Sanders wasn't going. And people talking about, he ain't going to go to a Nike school. I said, you're a damn liar. Yes, he will. Remember I told you, it's a personal deal. And I hope the young people listening out there too. It's a personal deal out there. Ain't Colorado, no. Ain't no meeting with no damn UA. I'm going to repeat to y'all again. Colorado got a relationship with Nike. Deion Sanders is a coach that can be gone and fired at any time. The institution is going to be there, Trey Phillips. They probably doing another deal with Nike. They ain't doing nothing with Honor. Like I said, they got a personal deal with Deion Sanders. It's amazing how many fathers and sons LeBron had played against. Yes, great man. LeBron breaking out the old school Newman gloves, whatever that means. I don't know what you're talking about. But no, Prime ain't double. Yeah, Prime, it's not double dipping. Prime had, listen, let me help you out. Let me help you out too. I'm going to help you out too, Trey. Prime had a deal with Under Armour before he ever went to Jackson State, Jeremy Johnson. He had a personal deal with them. He had a deal with his high schools and his other teams and his the 7-on-7 teams. He had deals with them. He had a relationship with Kevin Plank. So he's receiving to income, but he's not getting paid to wear Nike. He gets paid to be a brand ambassador for Under Armour. Nike, the school that he works for, the head coach has to be decked out in Nike. But probably up under that stuff, he probably got his Under Armour stuff on. Y'all, I hope y'all understand what I'm talking about. It's business. It's business. That's all. LeBron needs 316 points to pass Wilt? Yes. Okay. I've been saying Deion's son were both. No, yeah, but Jeremy Davis. Deion's son is the quarterback at the Wichita. Long as he operating as the quarterback for, help you again, for Colorado, he will have on Nike stuff. But when he's on his own time, he can wear what the hell he want to wear. He got Brady line that he's got to endorse. I got you. I'm just helping you. He said there was one only group that broke the shoe contract, Central Florida. That was a dynamic situation. They let the young man, he didn't break the contract. Central Florida didn't break the contract. Central Florida still wore their stuff. The son, they allowed Michael Jordan's son to wear his shoes. They didn't break the contract. They said, you got your Memphis shirt underneath the t-shirt that you wear. Yeah, I probably do. Hey, DeMar, but I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm down. Y'all gonna be here. Yeah, let me see. One more. I got one more time for one more. Let me see. Did anybody? I ain't talking about LeBron. Hatter, you got bothered quick when Dallas was mentioned. No, I like Dallas. I didn't get bothered quick. Let me show you what I think about Dallas. Watch this. Man, I can have some y'all the fans out here. I ain't letting this shit make me go crazy. Check this out. I got another video for you. I kind of like this. I'm still, them boys. I like that part. Oh, I wish I could do that. I'm still, somebody tell them I'm still, them boys. I'm still them boys. Woo. I'm still them boys. Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still them boys? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking. Cause I'm still, y'all don't understand, man. I said, man, I don't want Tom Brady to win that. I said, I think Dak and them got 10. Yeah, see, y'all can be mad at him and don't like. See, I don't dislike the Dallas Cowboys and the kid. I dislike their fans. I just dislike their fans. You follow me? So, man, I am out of here. He said, that's how we going to end today. Hey, man. I can't be mad at the Dallas Cowboys cause y'all be mad at them, man. Let me see. I got something for y'all. He don't like me to end on that note. Let me see. I can't do y'all like that. Let me see. I got a word for you today. Let me see. What I got. But tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going out of town. TSU is on he said what? He took what line he take? No, I just don't like the fans. No, I got some people. No, y'all think I'm talking about y'all. I got a partner of mine that looked me straight in my face, seriously. And he said, man, I don't like the Dallas Cowboys, Robert Hatter. I love them. It's a grown-ass man. This man got a basement in Memphis. The toilet tissue is Dallas Cowboys. Everything in there. The pool balls, the pool tables, everything in there. I ain't never seen nothing like that shit. That shit was scary to me. I don't know. I don't know what school we go to first. You gotta look at the schedule. I don't know what school we go. I just go where they tell me. But hold up, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I got one for y'all. Got one for y'all. Ooh, this one for Malcolm. I got one for y'all. I'm going to use this. Use this. He said, play that back one more time for the people in the back. Y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear it again? I like this one boy. See, this is why I love y'all, man. I like that one dude, the new dude I got. Hold on. I like him, the one I played first. Watch him. Where he at? Where he at? I like him.
I'm still, them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys.
I like the ooh part. Cause I can't do that. I can't get that high up there. Ooh, I can't. Oh, I wish I could sing like that. Boy, y'all be in trouble if I could sing. He said, I wish the University of Miami go back to Nike. Yeah. I wish all of them. Yeah, I wish all of them go back to Nike. I do too. But yo, Malcolm X gave me this one, right? Boy, I got another one for y'all. I want to hear y'all with them. But just, I'm going to leave you there with this one. A wise man can play the part of a clown, but a clown can't play the part of a wise man. Malcolm X. I love it. I'm going to repeat it again. A wise man can play the part of a clown, but a clown can't play the part of a wise man. Chop shop. I'm out of here. Take that one with you. Take that one. Ooh, look at Tanya say, ooh, y'all would get that one on the way home. I know some of y'all just saying, he said, I understand. Oh, okay. Yo! Man Play said that 50 years ago. That's why. Y'all know what I said people out here clown and people say clown. That is Moody. Boy, I love you, boy. I really do. Hey, y'all can tweet that. Y'all can tweet it. That's what I love about Ivan Petty Jr. He tweeted and said, Mr. Hatter said it on Chop Shop. I don't see none of y'all else doing that with y'all. But y'all tweet all these and subtweet all these other people. Tweet that. Boy, y'all gonna hurt somebody feeling out here with that one. But Chop Shop, man, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I can't wait. D White, look at you. D White, I bet D White be going to the nail shop and the beauty shop. Not the nail shop, because I ain't there. But to the beauty shop, talking to her friends. I'm like, girl, this dude on this show, he off chain. I know it. I can't help it, D. I can't. Look at Paul Miranda say he tweeting it now. Oh, he said one more time. I'm going to give it to you one more time. Jameson, you know I love you. I said, a wise man can play the part of a clown, but a clown can't play the part of a wise man. Boy, I break that down to you so cold one day. Y'all said, wow, boy. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, we gonna get that together. We gonna be all right. This boom boom room. We got some resistance. You got some people. Robin, I don't let you talk to me. Remember you talk to me. Hey, man. I don't mean to. I apologize. So if you was offended, I apologize. Come back, because you need to get this. I don't want you. I know y'all ain't used to being around dudes that talk like me. I know it. I've been around the world, and they said, you're different. I know. Y'all, some guys are docile, and I can't say nothing. My wife won't let me talk loud. My wife won't. I ain't him. Now, but guess what? Everything I do, when I spend my time here, is in love. And if you can't understand that, then maybe you got the problem. But I'm consistent. I'm on time. Y'all know y'all can set y'all clock at 12 o'clock. Bye. Robert Hatter on this Chop Shop. If it ain't starting at 12 o'clock, something has went wrong and out of my control here. You got me? Okay, she said, Malcolm, D White said friends no. But I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out of here. Share the show. Tell some more friends tomorrow. Bring some. I want some new people on the screen tomorrow. Sonya, I want some new people on the screen tomorrow I ain't never seen before. And I want y'all to let them know who I want to send. I just want some new. I want some new face. And I got to watch what I said around Mindy. Because one time I said, Mindy, I want some new people on the show. But what about us? Listen to me. This Women Rock Wednesday, right? I want some new people on that I ain't never seen. And that's what I love about Tanya. Tanya brought Bettina. Then they brought some. I want to see some new. I just want to see some new faces. The new places and some new places and some new cities. That is Moody. I need somebody else from Chicago. And anybody in chat, I need somebody in Phoenix, man. Send the info about the glove. Okay, I'll send it to you. I got it. I had it on the screen somewhere, man. Let me make sure I got it. But I got to bring my mama back to the chop yard. Yes. Minnie, you remember that time I said one day, I said, I need y'all to bring some more people. I don't need y'all to there. Minnie talking about, yeah, you did talk about, oh, you don't want us no more? No, I need y'all, but I want 5 more Mendes. I need 5 more Sonya Billingsleys. I need 5 more D Whites. I don't need no more Down home, you by yourself. Daryl Hall. No, I'm just playing. I need 5 more Daryl Hall. See, I need 5 more Allen Petty Juniors. Y'all follow me? I just want to see some new names on the screen tomorrow, man. I just want. She not many. She remember that. She remember that. You got on me that day. I never forget it. I don't forget that. But what else? I want. Let me see. I want 5 status. Boy, if I get 5 more Paul Mirandas, I'm on. See, Paul Miranda, he get busy sometimes. One time he got, you know what I like about Paul Miranda? One time he got mad at Jimmy, got mad at me. But guess what? He still came back to the platform. That's why I mess with him. Y'all, this happens. You're mad at your wife sometimes, do you? Yeah, some of y'all throw them wives away. But Jeremy Davis, yeah, I'm gonna challenge you. Jeremy, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm gonna tell you. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Miss Scoggins was watching the show today. My best friend. Oh, check this out. Check this out now. Paul Moran, listen. If I talk about your comment, I'm a secret. Y'all tell the people. If I challenge it and be adamant about it, I'm doing it for the show. Not you, it's your words. You are not your words. You should be. But like I told you, when I used to, my players, when I said something crazy to them, I called their numbers. When I said something nice and encouraging to them, I called them by their name. So when I see your comment, I'm addressing the comment, not you. Y'all, I hope y'all got that. Because it kind of get me sometime when I think people just be, I'm talking about the comment. All right? Where else? Let me see who else said something. Let me say something. It's only one of me. No. I know it's only one of you, Don Hall, but just give me 5 more that's close to you. I know you too good. Mendes, I know. Men, believe you me, I know it ain't but one of you and one of Sonya. But I need somebody with y'all spirit. Is that better? You're better. You better. Hold up. You better. Y'all understand? And Paul Miranda, Paul Miranda, you have watched, you've been on this show. You have watched this show morph into something that it wasn't a long time ago. I know you ain't called and told me, but I know because other people have told me. What happened to the ticket man that wrote him on? I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to the ticket man. He don't even watch the show no more. Something happened. I don't know. But if I know it ain't but 1 minute, but minute, just give me, boy, if y'all can give me 5 minutes that mess with me like that, It helped the show. Because what it does, I'm going to give y'all another secret. See, I know y'all finna go crazy on me. So when y'all put stuff up there, that's again, see people like Jimmy told, when people don't you go what you agree with what I want you to disagree with me. But I'm gonna ask you another question. And the problem is you don't have an answer to come back at me, so you get mad and you get mad. I don't get mad. I just treat action a question. Well, why? Well, what's this? What this? Robin, you're picking on me. If somebody don't agree with you, people who love me and close to me, they know I love for you to disagree with me. Love for it to happen. That's why I be looking for them. Y'all see how quick I jump on it? Like somebody said something today, I'm quick to jump on it. Because it was against somebody. I want you to explain. Now you got, listen, I love an intellectual joust. I love to go back and forth. Can't y'all tell? Yes. Somebody talk about calm down, Rob. I don't like when I'm talking like this. I like to be, I got energy, man. And I hope y'all get it through this medium. And I hope y'all, Paul, please go back and look at the beginning. If you wasn't at the beginning, please go back and hear the message that we talked about with Adam Clayton Powell. Special man. I think every one of your kids, your grandkids, I can't wait to tell my grandson about him. But you know what? I'm glad you said that. See, Paul, see, I love this. I love this. Love this. Love this. Listen to me. I don't want nobody else to be a fan of the Chop Shop. Ain't nobody else I don't want nobody. I want you to be a contributor to the Chop Shop. I want you to we building something here. I want you to bring a brick so we can keep building. See, fans are fickle. Them fans will cuss you out and tell you go back to the shithole countries, kick all them some SOBs off the team. Fans, I don't want you to be no fan of the Chop Shop. No. I want you to be a contributor. Bring your brick. Paul bring his brick. Mindy bring her brick. Let's build something. Because guess what? You're going to always be there for your brick. Because you bring in something to the table. Fans sit back and just criticize. Somebody say something and they're offended. And then you following me? Don't be a fan. Fan is the root word of fanatic. Fanatics might do anything. Be a supporter. Bring your brick. Bring a brick. Bring a brick. Bring something to the show. Something. Y'all brilliant. I talk about y'all and brag about y'all all the time. Y'all know stuff that I don't know. So I want y'all to disagree with me. Because all y'all do is just make me sharper. Can y'all imagine when I go into a negotiating room with one of these guys? It ain't no match. Kelton, it's not a match. I don't even worry about it. They know when I get off this plane with one of them suits on and I walk in that, if I got to come, we can talk on the phone, we can fax back and forth, but if I get on the plane and come, like if what's the boy name? If Lamar Jackson mama was to call me right now, that deal will be done, y'all, in 2 days. I'm going to give them a day because I'm going to knock their ass out. They got to wake back up. Then when they wake back up, I'm going to have a deal on, we'll have a deal on the table because I'm going to knock the team out because I got some stuff. Y'all, I told you, I already got it. I already got the deal already. I practice like that. Yes. I already got the deal done. Chad Grove, I need 5 more of you on the West Coast. I need in Phoenix right now watching this show. I just tweeted it. Okay. But y'all follow me? So I want y'all to disagree with me. I love Sonya. Sonya don't know. I've learned so much from Sonya and Mindy. D. White, Brandon Nickerson, Landon, Darryl Barnes, always saying something slick. But I always got something back to come at his ass. Jameson Morrow, oh my God, Jameson Morrow requires me to think. You follow me? He said, I know we have high school sports, Women Rock Wins, and other things. HR would, how about HR? Oh, HR, RH. How about a praise break? Save me. You know what? You know what I do? I told y'all I got a sign in front of my computer. Before I come on this show every day, I pray. I know you saying praise, but I pray for this show. I pray that this message go. I pray that this equipment don't act crazy. I pray that guests that I bring in every single day. Every single day. I got a sign that just said pray before I come on the show. So sometime if I might be 2 or 3 minutes, I usually don't. But if I'm a little long about 1 or 2 minutes, that means I'm praying a little extra because something I really need to pray for. So yes, because all I want, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, serious. I want some young kid, some young man, some young woman just bold enough to say, Mr. Hatter, teach me what you've learned about this. I didn't go to school for this. Teach me what you've learned. I want to know how to do this. I want to know how you came from a radio station and told them you're not going back to a radio station in a pandemic, and your fellowship grew exponentially because you struck out and did something else. And that's another story. See, we take this stuff for granted. Yo, we didn't miss a beat. We told them people hell no on Friday, and we was up and running on Monday. So, hey man, don't take this for Tank Davis or Randy Garcia. I don't know enough about him. I'm not a boxing fan, but Tank, I guess because I know. The reason I don't like Tank because I saw him beat his girlfriend up. I don't like the way he treated his girlfriend, so I can't support him. I support him as a young man, and I hope he get help. But I saw at the All-Star game, Super Bowl. What was it? Who was that? Might have been All-Star game, and his girlfriend was his baby mother. Who they wasn't together, but she's there with a guy, and he came up there with some more guys and just snatched her up from the game and jug her to the back. I didn't like that about Tank Davis, and that'll be forever etched in my mind. Cause you know how you said, man, you want to get in them folk bit, that ain't my business, but boy, I didn't like that about Tank Davis. I don't care if the girl forgave him or not. I just don't think you should use that kind of aggression to a woman. Just tell her, hey, if she acting like that, oh, that's where you want to be. All right, I'm gone. I'm going to get in my Rolls Royce. I hope the dude got one too. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to be a player about this thing, man. These women got their minds of their own, man. You can't be around here fighting and fussing people, chopping women head off, marrying them online, and all. Yo, it's hard. I don't want to go there, but Tank Davis, I can't support him right now, and I don't know nothing about Ryan Garcia enough. But Chop Shop, I'm out of this piece, man. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Chop Shop. Slide Down Dino's back, and Yabba Dabba do this thing. I'm out.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop.